volleyball matchup between the Pensacola Eagles and your very own Trinity Baptist College Eagles. If you would at this time, please stand for prayer. Dear Heavenly Father God, we thank you, God, for all that you do. We ask that you bless this matchup and that no one gets hurt and everyone plays to the best of their ability. In your name, Father, we pray. Amen. If you would, please remain standing for the singing of the national anthem by your very own Cherry Burton. Starting lineup for the 2018 Pensacola Christian Eagles. We got number 1, Hannah Harmon. Number 3, Jasmine Maldonado. Number 5, Piper Glisson. Number 6, Natasha Dickerman. Number 8, Calista Harvey. Number 11, Brooke McLeod. Number 12, Ginger Cannon. Number 13, Tiffany Dover. Number 14, Bailey Jensen. Number 15, Hannah Atkins. Number 16, Elizabeth Larson. Number 20, Anna Grace Carey. The head coach for the Eagles is none other than Miss Kaylin Owen. This is her second season, and her assistant coach is Steve O'Neill. And now, your lineup for the very own Trinity Baptist College Eagles. We've got number 1, all the way from Wake Forest, Georgia, Maya Malone. From Jacksonville, Florida, Natalia Lopez. From Titusville, Florida, we got Gabriella Brenner. From Bowling Green, Ohio, we got Charity Brenner. From Summerville, South Carolina, we got Kayla Banks. From Gainesville, Florida, we got Gina England. From Charleston, South Carolina, Raven Midas. From Houston, Florida, we got Anaki Perez. From Ponce, Puerto Rico, we got Destiny Green. Jacksonville, Florida, Maggie Bergholzer. From Orlando, Florida, we got Abigail Vasquez. Their head coach is none other. Put your hands together for Miss Houston Christmas. And our assistant coach, none other than Donna Adam Christmas. All right, and your officials for tonight's match is Andy Kravitz and Sharice Benedict. Ladies and gentlemen, let's start your match.
And good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome once again to Trinity Baptist College, a home of the Eagles. And tonight, the Eagles welcome the Eagles. Pensacola Christian College, also known as the Eagles, made a long drive east on Interstate 10 to take on South Region rival Trinity Baptist College. And the Battle of the Eagles is about ready to get underway. Hello again, everybody. I'm Ray Bureau. Dean Bureau, as always, is our cameraman here for TBC Eagles Athletics on YouTube Live, TBC Eagles. Glad you're able to join us here tonight. South Region Women's Volleyball in NCCAA Division II competition. Pensacola comes in with a record of 10 wins and 8 losses on the season, 5-3 in South Region competition. And they are led by had a little difficulty right there. Sorry about that. Eagles led by Miss Kaylin Oman. And Trinity Baptist College, no wins, 10 losses on the season, 0-6 in South Region competition. Led by Kirsten Christmas in her first season and her assistant coach, Dr. Adam Christmas. The managers are Haley Dittenber and Madeline Hersey. And our trainer is Miss Lisan Cintron. Just a moment or so away from the first serve, but while we have this opportunity, we want to congratulate Trinity Baptist College men's soccer on their 6-0 win at Johnson University of Florida down in Kissimmee. That came earlier this afternoon. We are now underway, and Trinity Baptist gets the first point, 1-0 in favor of TBC. Abigail Palacios serving for Trinity Baptist. Gonna have to say Trinity and Pensacola tonight, both teams known as the Eagles. And that spike right there gets the first point on the board. That was Bailey Jensen with that big hit for the kill. Pensacola with its first serve. And another kill up front. Once again, Bailey Jensen on the hit, putting Pensacola up 2-1. Hannah Adkins is serving. She's a senior from Nancy, Kentucky. And she just served with a 2-1 lead, and that's Destiny Green just a little wide to the right. That ball missed probably by just a couple of inches, but it was wide. Good hit by Green, just a tiny bit off the mark. 3-1 now in favor of Pensacola. Hannah Adkins ready at the line once again. Green with the kill attempt, but defended in the backcourt by Jasmine Baldonado. And a point for Pensacola, who now leads it 4-1. These two teams met not long ago, last weekend. In fact, Pensacola won that 3-0. That is Gina Ingram finding some open court and getting the point for Trinity Baptist. It's now 4-2. Pensacola won it in straight sets, 25-18, 13-13. Trinity Baptist now trying to even up the season series. Gina Ingram at the line. Here's her first serve, and it is right on the back corner. And an ace from Ingram, a freshman from Gainesville, Florida, pulls Trinity Baptist to within a point. Men's soccer defeated Johnson University of Florida 6-0 this afternoon. Joseph Nava got his second hat trick of the season. He picked up 3 goals against Toccoa Falls last weekend. That serve into the net, so Pensacola now leads 5-3. Men's soccer also defeated NCAA St. Leo University earlier this week. Wednesday night, 2-0 was that final score. That one tipped off Charity Bramer out of bounds, and a point for Pensacola, who leads now 6-3. In today's game, Nava picked up 3 more goals. Clayton McDaniel, Charlence Melius, and Torian Lee also scored goals for Trinity Baptist College. 6-0 in a South Region ball game down in Kissimmee. And there once again is Bailey Jensen with the kill. Bailey Jensen, a 6'3" sophomore from Radcliffe, Kentucky, already getting 3 kills on the board for her team, and Pensacola leads 7-3. It's Ginger Cannon doing the serving. Blocked up front. Hannah Harmon and Bailey Jensen teaming up. Pensacola up to a quick 8-3 lead. Ginger Cannon serving, a sophomore from 96, South Carolina. And the kill attempt is a point for Pensacola. Destiny Green went up. Unfortunately, she hit the net. Well, nope, they are awarding the point. The first point from the official was to the Pensacola side, but I either misread it or it was overturned. Most likely I misread it. Destiny Green got down the block. And a whistle before that hit. Player in the net, Trinity Baptist, pulls to within 3 at 8-5. Destiny Green, a sophomore from Ponce, Puerto Rico. We'll see her on this same court playing basketball. Once November begins, November 2nd, the Lady Eagles basketball season begins. The gentlemen on October 27th. Hannah Harmon gets the point. Bidas went up to try to block it. Hit off her hand and went out of bounds. And Pensacola leading now 10-5. And here is Bailey Jensen. We saw her up front doing a very good job. Now we see her at the server's line. And this hit, a little too strong from Kayla Bass. And here is Jensen back at the line. And Kayla Bass finds open court on the right side to get the point for Trinity. 10-6 now. Pensacola leads by 4. Substitution, Maggie Burkholzer checks in for Abigail Palacios. TBC women's soccer played at Toccoa Falls today. I haven't heard yet how that ball game went. As that serve goes into the net, Pensacola leads now 11-6. Checking in is Natasha Dickerman, a senior from Pensacola, Florida. And now serving number 5, Piper Bledsoe. Lady Eagles women's soccer defeated Toccoa Falls 2-0 last weekend down here in Jacksonville. Again, no word yet on how they did at Toccoa Falls earlier today. But right there, that was Callista Harvey, a freshman from Avon, Indiana, scoring the point for Pensacola. And the visitors lead 12-6. Third hit coming up from Ingram. She's able to make the good sidearm return. And Ingram in the back of the court, able to stave off the kill, dig it off the court. Here's Charity Bramer with the sidearm delivery. And a tap down from Hannah Harmon is good. Hannah, a senior from Tolar, Texas, gives her team a 13-6 lead. And once again, Bledsoe serving. She's a freshman from Timberlake, North Carolina. And a tap down front from Natasha Dickerman makes it 14-6. Want to thank Noah Ferrari, good friend of mine, and the SID of Pensacola Christian College, allowing us to have all this information, letting you know who these players are. And, of course, I'm the SID for Trinity Baptist College. Coach John D. Jones, the athletic director. And Coach Kirsten Christmas leads the volleyball team. It's 15-6 in favor of Pensacola. And a double hit violation called. And another point awarded to Pensacola. It's now a 10-point lead at 16-6. Bledsoe, another good serve. This one set up front. Bramer able to make the return, but Pensacola doing very well on the other side of the net. And this one into the net off Burkholzer, and Pensacola has built an 11-point lead. Piper Bledsoe on a roll. Here's the serve. Good hard line drive, dug off the court by Natalia Lopez. This one, however, a point for Pensacola. It is now 18-6. Anna Grace Carrick is a young lady in the pink shirt. She's a libero for Pensacola. Natalia Lopez has that honor for Trinity Baptist. And our first time out with the score, Pensacola Christian 18, Trinity Baptist College 6. Gives us a chance to let you know some of the upcoming games. And as we always do, we start with our guests after tonight's game here at Trinity Baptist. Pensacola will travel down to Newport Richey, Florida to play South Region opponent Trinity College of Florida. That is Monday, October 1st. The times I'm giving are Central Times for our Pensacola fans. That is 1 p.m. Central Time. Also on October 1st in Newport Richey, Pensacola will play Johnson University of Florida. That game is scheduled for 3 o'clock, so an apparent tri-match down in Newport Richey. Saturday, October 6th, Pensacola Christian will travel to Mobile, Alabama and host Florida College. Another tri-match with the University of Mobile. Pensacola will play that University of Mobile game against Mobile on Saturday the 6th at 3 p.m. Central Time. Those are some of the upcoming games for Pensacola Christian. We'll update you on the Trinity Baptist College Eagles upcoming games at our next opportunity. Meanwhile, Pensacola has now built a 13-point lead, 19-6. Piper Bledsoe is still serving for PCC. Lopez is able to keep the ball up in the air. Third hit. Lopez comes from the backcourt and makes a good, successful return. Bass looking for the back of the court. Pensacola on the defense and a kill attempt at Bass. Third hit coming. Bramer makes it a good one. And a little mistimed jump from Dickerman results in the point for Trinity Baptist College. TBC Eagles, though, need to rally. Charity Bramer serving. She's a freshman from Bowling Green, Ohio. 19-7 in favor of Pensacola, and that kill is inside the line from Hannah Harmon. Pensacola now with 20. Substitution, Charity Bramer checks out. Maya Malone comes on now for Coach Christmas. She's a freshman from Waycross. Anna Grace Carrick, a junior from Johnson City, Tennessee, now serving for Pensacola. Bergholzer chases it down, keeps it alive. Bitus with a good return. Blocked up front by Bitus. Ball still alive. That is Bass with the diving effort. But the direction a little off, and another point for Pensacola. It's 21-7. Anna Grace Carrick now at the line. Lopez is able to track it down. A third hit, though. That ball hit the rafters and made it tough on Trinity Baptist to make that return. Always happens with the low gymnasium ceiling, low for a gymnasium anyway. That ball hit up in the railing up top. Bitus kill attempt, but blocked up front by Ginger Cannon. And now Pensacola is just 2 points away from taking game number 1. Quinones with the hit. Dug up off the floor on the other side. That one up again. It grazed the ceiling. It didn't make a big direct hit. That made it a little easier on Trinity. This time, however, it is Ginger Cannon with the tap. And point number 24 on the board for Pensacola Christian. Carrick with the serve right at Bass. Nice job in the sideline by Elizabeth Larson. She kept that ball alive, and it resulted in game point for Pensacola Christian. Set number 1 is done with the score. Pensacola Christian 25, Trinity Baptist College 7. Before we pause, we'll go ahead and let you know what Trinity Baptist College has in store for its next few games. Friday, October 5th, at home against Trinity College of Florida. That is a 6 p.m. Eastern Time start. Friday, October 12th against NAIA Edward Waters College, who's coming to the west side from downtown Jacksonville. That is also a 6 p.m. start time. And the next day, Trinity Baptist will head down to Kissimmee to take on Johnson University of Florida. That is an 11 a.m. Eastern Time start. And on October 15th, Eagles will head downtown to Edward Waters College at 6 p.m. And the next home game will then be October 18th, once again. Oh, no, this is Johnson University of Tennessee, not Florida. That is on Thursday the 18th at 7 p.m. So you're up to date on the upcoming games for both Eagles teams on the court. Pensacola on PCCEagles.com. Trinity Baptist College on TBCEagles.com. We'll pause here and be back in about 2 minutes with more women's volleyball on YouTube, TBC Eagles. Stay with us. Welcome back to Trinity Baptist College on the west side of Jacksonville, Florida. Pensacola Christian is in town tonight, and it's Pensacola with a 1-0 lead in match play. And set number 2 getting ready to begin. Pensacola wearing the blues with the white numbers and trim. Trinity Baptist in the dark grays, blue shorts, and the white letters and numbers. Pensacola took game number 1, 25-7. And now Trinity Baptist looking to tie it up at 1 apiece. PCC Eagles led by Miss Kaylin Oman in her second season. She has a record 31-16 overall, 13-5 total in the South region as of play today. And her assistant coach, Mr. Supa Leota, in his third season. South Region Volleyball right here on TBC Eagles on YouTube. Jasmine Baldonado getting ready to serve. She's a junior from Albuquerque, New Mexico. Maya Malone diving in the back, and Green's kill attempt is blocked up front by Bailey Jensen. We've seen her get some kills, now a couple of blocks. Did a very nice job serving as well in set number 1. That's a dive from Ingram, but the point over to Pensacola. It's a 2-0 lead. Saying hello to Jenny Kellenhofer, former TBC Eagles volleyball player, graduate now of Trinity Baptist College. Also a graduate of Trinity Christian Academy, where you played volleyball as well. I remember seeing your portrait up on the wall where you got the TCA seniors currently now up. 3-0 now in favor of Pensacola Christian. Jasmine Baldonado ready once again. This one a little wide to the right. Point number 1 on the board for TBC. And doing the first serve will be Maggie Burkholzer. She's a freshman from here in Jacksonville. And that one to the back of the net from Ginger Cannon. And Pensacola now leads 4-1. A substitution as Hannah Adkins returns to the court, and she'll head back to serve. Making way for Adkins is Piper Bledsoe. We'll see her again before long. 4-1, Pensacola leads. Bass is defended up front by Cannon, and the ball is still alive. And this one a little too short. Pensacola leads 5-1. Credit Ginger Cannon getting her hands on the ball and knocking it up into the air, giving her teammates a chance to make that return. And it eventually led to a point. Lopez on the dive. Ball set up front. And a big hit from Jensen. And a point for Pensacola. Trinity Baptist, though, not sure why the whistle. They kept the ball in the air. But the point on the board for PCC. Bass looks for the back of the court this time. Set back up front. And the kill from Cannon makes it a 7-1 lead for Pensacola. Ginger Cannon from 96, South Carolina. Yep, the number 96 is the name of her hometown. And another point for Pensacola. Baldonado and Harvey teaming up. 8-1, Pensacola leads. And a serve from Adkins. TBC sets it up, but the hit from Bass too strong and out of bounds. Pensacola up to a 9-1 lead. Adkins again with the serve. Set up for Bass. In the backcourt, though, is Carrick. And a point for Trinity Baptist. Had this cough all week long. Still trying to fight it off, getting a little better. Gina Ingram now ready to serve for Trinity. Ingram's serve is up, and it is a nice line drive, but unfortunately just a little wide to the right. Pensacola now leads by 8, 10-2. And right up front is Ginger Cannon to knock the ball right back down to the court. And a 9-point lead for Pensacola. Cannon with the jump serve. Nice job by Destiny Green to get the ball back into play. And the kill from Hannah Harmon gives Pensacola a 12-2 lead. That was Hannah Harmon, 5'11" senior from Tolar, Texas. Seniors on the Pensacola roster, number 1, Hannah Harmon. Number 6, Natasha Dickerman. Number 15, Hannah Adkins. Number 16, Elizabeth Larson. So congratulations as they finish up their final year on the volleyball court for Coach Kaylin Oman. Congratulations also in the classroom as well. Trinity Baptist, lone senior, Kayla Bass. She's from Summerville, South Carolina. Kayla also a softball player for Trinity Baptist. Hopefully we'll be able to see her in the spring. A lot of new faces this season for Trinity. Maya Malone, Gabriella Brunner, Charity Bramer, Gina Ingram, Raven Bitus, Maggie Burkholzer, and Abigail Palacios. All freshmen here for Trinity Baptist College. 12-2 in favor of Pensacola. Ginger Cannon waiting for the whistle. Both teams back onto the court. Cannon gets her signal. She is ready. Jump serve right out Lopez in the back of the court. Ingram on the third hit has it knocked down by two PCC Eagles up front, Hannah Harmon and Bailey Jensen. 13-2 in favor of Pensacola. Substitution now coming for Trinity Baptist. Abigail Palacios will check in for Maggie Burkholzer. Cannon with the serve. Lopez from her knees, able to get it up front. Kayla Bass just misses beyond the stripe. And now a 12-point lead for Pensacola. Here's Cannon once again. Bramer chases it down, and the third hit from Palacios is good. Pensacola sets it back up. Ingram in the back of the court. Third hit from Ingram, and a double hit violation called on Gina Ingram, giving Pensacola a 15-2 lead. Set up for Harmon, who finds the inside of the stripe. And the kill is good from Hannah Harmon. Pensacola leads by 14. Cannon ready once again. And a slight delay. Here's the whistle. Cannon is ready. Ball up on the ceiling once again. The third hit from Bramer, over the head shot. Ball still alive. Good job by Charity Bramer. But this kill attempt by Harmon results in point number 17 for Pensacola Christian. Big crowd on here in Trinity Gymnasium. Bleachers at capacity and a number of TBC students on the stage as well. And this hit from Lopez out of bounds. Pensacola leads now 18-2. Set up, blocked by Green, and Trinity's able to make the return. Bramer, third hit is good. Dive from the back by Pensacola. Ball still up in the air. Up high, and another good long volley going on. Quinones is defended by Cannon. And a point for Trinity Baptist. Bailey Jensen went up to kill it. Looked like she mistimed her leap just a bit. And Trinity gets the point. And a substitution now for Pensacola. Brooke McLeod onto the court for the first time tonight. She's a freshman from Simi Valley, California. Come a long way to play college volleyball, but I'm sure that Coach Oman is very glad to have her. This one is outside the line and a point for Trinity Baptist. Simi Valley, California. Faith Baptist is where Brooke McLeod played her high school ball. Here's Destiny Green with the serve. Ingram in the back of the court, sends it up front. Good return by Palacios. And Bidas up front. Got in front of that kill attempt, but it fell short. And credit the point to Jasmine Baldonado. 19-4 in favor of Pensacola. And the hit scores a point, number 20 for Pensacola. 16-point lead. Gabriella Brunner checking in for Trinity Baptist. Ingram will have a seat. Now serving, sophomore Bailey Jensen. Quinones is blocked up front. Double teamwork at the net. And Quinones able to make that return. And this one goes out of bounds. Harvey with the hit. 21-4 now in favor of PCC. And this serve goes into the net, so Trinity Baptist gets the point and the serve. And now checking in for Pensacola, Anna Grace Carrick. Quinones will serve for Trinity Baptist. Anna Quinones, sophomore from Clewiston, Florida. And a whistle, player into the net. And a point for Trinity. Quinones back at the line. And a foot fault will give the point to Pensacola Christian. A substitution. Adkins out. Natasha Dickerman back onto the court. Piper Bledsoe serving for Pensacola. Double block up front. Ball still alive. Harmon with the kill, but right at Lopez. Good attempt by Harmon. Third hit coming from Lopez, and a good return by the Jacksonville native. And this one is inbounds on the hit from Harmon. Pensacola leads now 23-6. Bledsoe back at the line. There's the whistle. And point number 24 on the board. Twyla Bass checking in. Jackson once again. And the point is good for Pensacola Christian, who wins set number 2, 25-6. So Pensacola leads 2-0 in the match. Starting to say hello to those who are commenting on TBC Eagles. Twyla Bass, Jackson. I know you told me once before, Dudokjan. Hopefully I said that right. Angela Gillum. Glad you're able to join us here for Trinity Baptist College Volleyball. We'll take a 2.5-minute timeout, and we'll be back with set number 3 on TBC Eagles on YouTube. Stay with us. And welcome back to Trinity Baptist College. Pensacola Christian leads 2-0 in the match. And they won those games by scores of 25-7 and 25-6. And the Pensacola Eagles looking to close it out in 3. Trinity Baptist College looking to force at least one more. Starting to see some members of the men's soccer team head into the gymnasium. Angelo Fernandez is here. The gentlemen defeated Johnson University of Florida down in Kissimmee, only a couple of hours away, so they're making their way back to the campus as we speak. Congratulations to men's soccer. No word yet on how the ladies did their soccer game up at Toccoa Falls. Set number 3 getting ready. Maggie Burkhalter will serve for Trinity Baptist. And we are back underway. And a point for Trinity, 1-0. Good serve by Burkhalter. Diving attempt by Dickerman. She came up just a little short. So Burkhalter ready once again. That is Brunner with the sliding effort. She sends it back up front. But Trinity unable to make the return, and Pensacola on the board here in set number 3. Hannah Adkins back in for Piper Bledsoe. Green's third hit is good. Set up front. Lopez tried to make the diving attempt. Just a little out of her reach, and Pensacola leads 2-1. Adkins, one of 4 seniors from Nancy, Kentucky, Saline Christian Academy. And she just scores point number 3 for Pensacola. Adkins gets the whistle, and here's a serve. Bass with the hit, and the point for Trinity Baptist. Off Adkins, came up from the backcourt. Trinity Baptist now within 1, 3-2 with Maya Malone at the line. And this serve short. That'll give it back over to Pensacola. Carrick out, Hannah Harmon checks in, and heading back to serve will be sophomore Ginger Cannon. Ginger served up a large number of points in a row in game number 2. Back at the line for the first time in number 3. This one hits off the net. Bramer makes the sliding attempt from her knees, but again up front, Bailey Jensen knocks it right down to the floor and gives her team a 3-point lead. 5-2 in favor of Pensacola. Lopez on the defense, makes a very good play. Pensacola on the other side. Green knocks it back over, but again, good teamwork, and Destiny Green up front, the block. Bailey Jensen with the kill attempt. Green equal to the task, and it's 5-3 now. Trinity Baptist trails by 2. Ginger Cannon out. Brooke McLeod back onto the court. Destiny Green serving for Trinity Baptist. And a kill from Hannah Harmon is good, and Pensacola is up to a 6-3 lead. Natalia Lopez checking back in. Destiny Green heads off. Now serving sophomore Bailey Jensen. She is from Radcliffe, Kentucky, a homeschool student. And that one might have gone out of bounds, but Lopez did the right thing, not sure, make the play. Bass with a one-hander to keep it in bounds, and Lopez a great return. Caleb Bass tracks it down, keeps it alive. And this one into the net. Point number 7 on the board for PCC. Great play on both sides of the net on that point. Pensacola came away with the tally. And a point for Trinity Baptist. Great effort by Pensacola, not giving up on that one. Kayla Bass with that hit that led to the point. She's now at the line, the senior from Summerville, South Carolina. All still up in the air, but this time out of bounds, and point for Pensacola. And Pensacola leads 8-4. Checking back in is Natasha Dickerman and Piper Bledsoe, and it is Bledsoe at the line. (9-4) now in favor of Pensacola. Piper Bledsoe ready once again. She is from Timberlake, North Carolina. Blocked up front by Gina Ingram, and the point for Trinity Baptist. So 9-5, TBC trails by 4. Charity Bramer will serve. And the dive from Carrick, but it comes up a little short. Charity Bramer with the point for Trinity. Here's a serve from Bramer. This time Carrick is able to get it up in the air, and the kill is good. Looked like Natasha Dickerman on that last hit. And 10-6 in favor of Pensacola. Elizabeth Larson checks back in. Now serving Anna Grace Carrick. She is from Johnson City, Tennessee. Maya Malone just a little bit wide. I couldn't tell from my angle. I had to wait and see what the call was, and it just did miss the stripe. 11-6, Pensacola leads. And the ace from Carrick makes it a 6-point lead. (12-6), Anna Grace Carrick with another good line drive serve. Out of bounds, and a 13-6 lead now for Pensacola. Set up for Ingram. She just taps it over. Nearly got the point, but Carrick dives and keeps it off the floor. That one hit the floor just before Lopez could make contact. So an 8-point lead now for Pensacola. Trinity will make a substitution. Gabriella Brunner in for Charity Bramer. Carrick back at the line. And Malone called for a double hit violation. And that gives Pensacola a 9-point lead. And a point for Trinity Baptist. Gina Ingram with that last hit. Trinity Baptist, though, still trails 15-7. Talia Lopez, the next server for Trinity Baptist. Good jump serve by Lopez, and it results in a point. And a nice cheering section for Natalia on that last serve. 15-8, Pensacola leads. Lopez gets the whistle. Another jump serve toward the back of the court, and a nice play from the side by Carrick. And a point for Pensacola. Natasha Dickerman with the tap. Substitution now for PCC. Bailey Jensen back in for Elizabeth Larson. Now serving Jasmine Baldonado. And a double hit called on Trinity. And the score is 17-8 in favor of Pensacola. And a point on the board, and PCC now with a 10-point lead. 18-8, Baldonado back at the line. Lopez right there to field that kill attempt. And the return effort, though, falls short. Pensacola leads now 19-8. And this one is good from Ginger Cannon. She finds the left side of the court open, and now Pensacola 5 points away from securing the match. Anna Quinones back in for Maya Malone. Lopez could not reach that one in time, out of bounds. And now 4 more points will win the match for Pensacola. Baldonado trying to serve up those final 4 points. A good line drive. And Palacios, a nice over-the-head return. And slapped down to the court, Bailey Jensen. We've seen her do that quite a bit tonight. 14-point lead now for Pensacola, 22-8. And Trinity Baptist will play Trinity College of Florida next Friday at 6 p.m. We do plan to bring that to you here on TBC Eagles on YouTube. That will be another South Region affair. Another tap down from Bailey Jensen. 2 more points will win the match for Pensacola Christian. Baldonado back at the line. She'll try to serve up 2 more. And a kill from Jensen puts Pensacola 1 point away from the win. And Jasmine Baldonado, she served up 3 in a row, trying to finish it off with this serve right here. Ball still alive. Nice job by Trinity on the defensive side. That was, again, Jensen looking to end the game just a moment ago. Quinones, Jensen keeps it alive. And a whistle. And that's going to award the point to Pensacola Christian, and that is number 25. So set number 3 is in the books. And so is the match here at Trinity Baptist College. Final score, Pensacola Christian 3, Trinity Baptist College 0. Set scores 25-7, 25-6, and 25-8. We'll be back with you next Friday night at 6 p.m. when the Eagles host the Tigers from Trinity College of Florida. Dean Bureau, our cameraman, Athletic Director John D. Jones, Kirsten Christmas, and Dr. Adam Christmas leading the volleyball team. I'm Ray Bureau once again saying good night and God bless you from Trinity